Chapter 1, Mishnah 8. Continuing from the previous Mishnah, the Mishnah teaches another law that is derived from the Torah's comparison of 2 witnesses to 3 witnesses, by the word of 2 witnesses or 3 witnesses. Just as when there is a group of 2 witnesses, if one of them was found to be an invalid witness because he was a relative or a disqualified witness, their testimony is completely invalid because there are no longer 2 qualified witnesses. So too, if there is a group of 3 witnesses, if one of them was found to be a relative or a disqualified witness, the testimony of the whole group is invalid. Since one member of the group is an invalid witness, we do not accept the testimony of anyone in the group. From where do we know that the same law applies even to a group of 100 witnesses? That is, if one of them is found to be an invalid witness, the other 99 are also disqualified from testifying. To teach this, the Torah states the word witnesses twice, by the word of 2 witnesses or 3 witnesses. This teaches that every set of witnesses has the same law, no matter how many witnesses it contains. If one witness in the set is found to be invalid, the whole group is disqualified. The Mishnah cites a dispute as to when the above law applies. Rabbi Yossi said, regarding what type of testimony was this law said? Only with regard to capital cases. However, with regard to monetary cases, if one of the witnesses was found to be invalid, the rest of the group is not disqualified and the testimony can be established by the rest of the witnesses. But Rebbe says in both monetary cases and capital cases, if one of the witnesses is invalid, all the witnesses are disqualified. Rebbe continues, an invalid witness becomes part of a set of witnesses and thereby disqualifies the whole set in one of 2 ways. 1. He testifies together with them. 2. He witnesses a crime together with them, but only in the following case. If invalid witnesses see a crime together with a group of people, the whole group is disqualified from testifying, but only when the invalid witness warned the criminals not to commit the crime. In such a case, it is clear that the invalid witnesses were not merely watching the crime, but intended to testify about it. This makes them part of the group of witnesses, and their presence disqualifies the whole group from testifying about the crime. But if the invalid witnesses did not warn the criminals, it is assumed that the invalid witnesses are simply watching and do not intend to testify. In this case, they are not considered part of the group, and the rest of the witnesses may testify. The Mishnah supports the above law with a logical argument. If an invalid witness would disqualify everyone who sees a crime along with him, even if he has no intention to testify, If an invalid witness would disqualify everyone who sees a crime along with him, even if he has no intention to testify, what should 2 brothers do if they are part of a group of people who saw someone murdering a person? Will the whole group be disqualified from testing simply because 2 brothers, who could not serve together as witnesses, happened to see the crime, even though they had no intention of testifying? Surely not. It must be that only those people who intend to testify are considered part of the group of witnesses.